The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Rattled everybody. Beam looking to pass it way down the field, trying to get to Logan Prawl. He finds him right on the money. Logan Prawl still on his feet, spins around, and that is a touchdown for Waupun from 57 yards out.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for Best Digital Production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Henschel from the Wildcat. Henschel now will get it in a head full of steam. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown right through the shoot mark.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Tight ends either side of the quarterback. And a fake handoff. They're going to go down the field. They got an open receiver, and that is complete in the hands of Logan Prawl. And that is a touchdown for Waupun.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Burhags Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Building, Bristol Morgan Bank.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgo with me, and we're going to be bringing you some girls volleyball action, the opening night for postseason for all the teams in the area that are playing in the quarterfinals and regionals. And Waupun playing tonight against a team they just played against last Thursday and beaten 3 straight sets. But yeah, it's never a great thing when you play a team for the third time. And the first time they played, they went to 5 sets. So you just don't know what you're going to get from Lodi, Waupun's opponent. But here we are again, just a flashback from last Thursday, Randy.
Yeah, and you wonder if Waupun comes in with a lot of confidence because they were pretty dominant in that match on Thursday, much more than the first time they met. Lodi, are they going to make a lot of adjustments? I don't know what you do. I mean, Waupun made some adjustments mid-match in that second set, I think, maybe, and as they progressed into that and really did a nice job. They took away the twin sisters quite a bit in that matchup, who were maybe, certainly 2 of their better players on that team. So I don't know where you go as a coach, what you try and do.
What do you do? You were a coach before. I mean, what do you do when you've had the better end of the matchup with some team you're playing? What do you have to change at all? But, of course, if you're the team that didn't win, you're going to be looking for things that could get you over the edge.
Right.
So they're more likely to change things, Lodi is, in this match.
Personally, I think the pressure is more on Waupun because Lodi has basically nothing to lose. They're going to come in here. They're going to be looser. They're going to go after it. If Waupun would fall behind and get in trouble, I mean, you start feeling a little tighter about it because there is expectations that Waupun is the better team.
Well, it was quite the match that they saw that the Kieski sisters, they were dominant in the first maybe a set and a half, and then Waupun came back in that second set when they were down a lot of that about halfway through, but they came back and they won that second set 25-20, and then really serving and net play really took over in that third set. Waupun winning 25-6 in that third and final set, and so they won 3-0. But yeah, it was the serving that always sets Waupun's offense, takes them out of their system. Waupun gets it back, and they get the 3 good hits and put it away, and that's what happened. Just kind of ran them down and defeated Lodi in that third set convincingly.
Yeah, a couple of ladies, the Waupun Warrior ladies that you interviewed afterward, they alluded to that they made some adjustments maybe in their blocking, how they covered, and really focused to take away the twins, and it was very successful for Waupun.
So we'll see what happens here tonight. Everything on the line now. It doesn't matter what you did during the season. It's what you're going to do here tonight. If you lose, you're done. If you win, you go on to play in the regional semifinal game coming up on Thursday. So we'll see what Waupun has. And thoughts from Amanda Hopp coming up in just a few minutes. Got a chance to talk to her, and she definitely has some thoughts about the team, what they need to do, not just in this game, but if they happen to get past this match, what they have to do in the postseason. So we'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes as our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues live from Waupun Area Junior Senior High School on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisberg's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisberg's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisberg's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pino. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pino. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapino.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapino.com and learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. I'm Steve Winterhack, and a chance right now to talk to the head coach for the Waupun Lady Warriors, Amanda Hopp. And here you are, playing a team you played about 4 or 5 days ago, and a conference team that you played twice during the season. And Lodi starts out your postseason in this quarterfinal regional game. So, thoughts on playing them again? I know they give you pretty good couple sets in the first sets, and then the last set you just kind of took over and kind of ran them down. But what are your thoughts about playing a team for the third time?
Yeah, playing a team for the third time is pretty hard to beat them the third time in a season. You always want to make sure that you're still mental tough and don't take anything for granted. 2 wins there don't really matter. It's how you finish the season, not how you started. So we got to make sure we come up strong and ready to play.
What are some keys for your team to be successful, not only tonight, but as they get further in the tournament, if they would happen to win today?
So one thing I noticed Thursday is that we worked on is utilizing our middles more, be a little bit more offensive off the net with them, and then also our outsides, making sure that they can see the block and hit around the block appropriately to make sure that we're not getting as blocked as much. So those are the 2 really important things that we worked on, and then we just worked on our consistency with serving, serve, receive, and free ball conversion. So.
Thoughts about this sectional you have? I mean, it's a crazy sectional up out of the top part of the down part of it, but you've got like 6 of the top 13 ranked teams in the state in this one sectional. So whoever comes out of here is going to be battle tested. But how do you see yourself? Maybe those are things you're going to have to do against these, even the ranked teams out there, to be able to be successful.
Yeah, in the beginning of the seasons, I told the girls that we have all the skills, but we'll beat teams that are average or below average. But to beat good teams, we're going to have to play near perfect. So we had to learn a lot about volleyball knowledge to play smarter to help us in that advantage. So definitely, if we're going to advance, we got to be able to play almost perfect or very, very well to keep moving against those very good teams.
Okay, Amanda, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight against Lodi.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, Pond taking on Lodi. It's a regional quarterfinal, and we'll have more of a pregame show coming your way right after this as the pregame show continues live from Waupun High School on Radio Plus Sports.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders break clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar Main Street in downtown Waupun. Fall is here.
It is. Oktoberfest is on tap. Not for much longer because they bring it all way too early these days. But some good dark beers coming in. Check that out. Still some beer specials for some summer things we're trying to move along from.
Taking a peek at this giant football pretzel, beer, cheese, honey mustard. It is ready for you to take in, right?
And they are flying out of here. It's a Packer game only special. So another reason to come down and watch the Pack down here. Have a giant football pretzel, chicken wings that day, some great beer, have some great drinks with our friendly bartenders. All kinds of fun stuff here.
It's the return of Rodgers and the Packers this Sunday.
All kinds of good stuff here, and we'll have some free pizza at halftime too.
Speaking of pizzas, handmade pizzas, of course, and of course you have those fish fry specials too.
Fish Fry Friday, it's getting busier. This last week was the busier one we've had in a while, so if you got carrot orders, call in early. You could be looking at an hour wait time if you wait too long. So, I mean, once we get to the 5 o'clock hour, it's first come, first serve, so get out and call us early.
Have a great week, Steve. Thank you.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to Waupun High School. Again, just about ready to get things going here tonight. Waupun taking on Lodi, the Blue Devils. I still have the same roster from the other day for both teams and their stats. They're all close enough after one game, but they did add a few people on the Blue Devils roster, not anybody added to Waupun's. And teams do that. They get into the postseason, they'll fill out their roster of what they can and maybe just give the kids that experience of playing in the postseason because they're going to be the future of the program probably. So looking forward to this match here tonight. Like you said, we're going to see if there's any twists and what you might see differently out of the Blue Devils team. But they look pretty good the first couple sets, and they did take us to 5 the first time we played them. So it's definitely a team that's capable of giving Waupun a very good match here tonight.
As I said, I anticipate them being somewhat loose, that nothing to lose mentality and free swinging, and things start going their way, they can build momentum. But I'm expecting Waupun's seniors to really step up tonight. That's the ones I'm looking for to step up and play their best volleyball and see if they can propel this team to the next game.
And they've got those Kieski twin sisters out there. They were a little trouble to stop, especially from hitting on that right side. You usually don't play teams that have as good and adept hitters as they had over on that right side. I know at least one of them is left-handed, if not both of them. But, again, they were pretty dangerous over there, causing some problems. So there's the right-handed, the number 16 out there with Josie Kieski. And see when her sister gets set over here over on that right side. But that's definitely a couple of players are only sophomores. They're going to have to face these girls for a couple more years after this. That could give you trouble here tonight if they get on a roll.
Yeah, and the other one is a left-handed hitter, so at least she just hit that ball left-handed. So
I think I remember that from last week. They were, one was left, one was right. So.
Yeah, 5'11" and 5'10". They have the length, and they're going to be great players. They're already good players.
It'd be tough for the parents. Those girls look identical from up here. At least we think it looks like the same person, Hunter. But now we see them together. We know it's not the same person rotating in all the time with a different jersey, but yeah, they're nice players. So we'll see what goes on here tonight. Waupun, again, we need to see them serve. That's a huge part of their success, and also just Coach Amanda Hopp said setting those middles, get them more involved on the offense too, and sometimes they go away from that setting most to the left and sometimes to the right, but you got to get those middles involved too. So we'll see if Waupun improves on that coming up tonight. Always something to improve on when you're a coach out there, things you can work on and get better at. So we are ready to take one more break. We'll come back with the starting lineups for both teams. And Waupun taking on Lodi, a regional quarterfinal, girls volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
We make you feel at home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Okay, we are back. Hayden Schultz, not just the go-to setter and right side hitter and all-around great player. She also can sing pretty good, too, and she's been doing the national anthem duties here for some of the matches. Just nails it every time. Very good. Solid.
Much more courage than I would have to do that before you have a big game, a playoff-type game, and then you're doing that as well. That's special.
I was forced into doing it one night at a figure skating event over at Beaver Dam when I was announcing that, and I did the national anthem. I said, I'm going to get you started, and after that, you guys are going to be on your own. So I sang about the first two lines and kept, they get all off discombobulated, but I kept them kind of together. So that was my only time of doing that. I'm a really good shower singer, but not in front of people. So, but again, looking forward to the postseason starting. Exciting week. If Waupun wins here tonight, they would be playing coming up on Thursday. Take on the winner of Sun Prairie and whoever they'll be playing, Lodi and, of course, Lodi and Waupun, but over at Sauk Prairie coming up on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And we'll be there. If Waupun wins, we're there with them for the rest of the way. If they win that match, they'd be playing on Saturday. And, of course, Waupun football, everybody's talking about that around town. Had a lot of viewers watching football the last few weeks, and Waupun getting finally a home game. So we're here. Let's go through the starters right now. Ellie Kieski in the starting line. Again, a nice right side hitter for them. Brielle Burrows, an outside hitter. You're also going to hear a lot from Allie Coots. She is one of their outside hitters. And also number 13, Darla Rip. She is a 5'9 senior. Molly Krieger is a middle hitter, just a freshman at 5'11", so they got a pretty good youth movement going on here at Lodi with the Blue Devils. Then, of course, they got a top-notch libero, too, with Faith Hesselberg, putting up some huge numbers with digs, and she's pretty solid from what we've seen in that match last week, Thursday. So here we go. Let's bring you the Waupun Lady Warriors, Hayden Schultz. Middle hitter, I should say right side hitter, and also a setter, and she'll play along the back row, and a nice server too. And you got the girl that hits them 100 miles an hour, Ava Vandezand, left side hitter. Very good server also for Waupun. Speaking of servers, you got Audrey Sanders, the junior, and she's putting up big numbers and getting Waupun a lot of points off from her serve. Of course, they also have Alexis Babish, another great server for them, and a right side hitter and a setter in their 6'2 offense. You had Ryan Babish, too, the left side hitter, and she's solid in the back row. Jalen Landl, again, a great middle hitter, and really does a great job at the net, blocking, putting the ball away, and a really, really good libero for Waupun as well. We had Mickey Borchard. Love watching her play back there. She's all over the place. She gets that ball over. She gets to step in to do some setting up there, puts her right on point to the setters on her passes. And I think they've got everything's clicking on that team. They've got all the pieces there to do some damage here tonight. And who knows, maybe give the number 2 ranked team in the state, Sauk Prairie, some trouble on Thursday.
There seemed to be a pattern there, and your announcing of the starting lineup in good setter, or a good server, good server, good server, good server, and that's what Waupun does extremely well.
4 or 5 of them are really exceptional servers, and a lot of your offense and success starts right with that.
Yeah, just get that opponent on their heels and not really able to get into their offensive sets, and it can change everything for a team.
Okay, here we go. Ready to get things going. You lose, you're done. You win, you move on to take on Sauk Prairie at Sauk Prairie on Thursday night. Waupun, if they win, we'll be there for them. We'll bring the stream team over there. Randy and I'll make that trip over to Sauk Prairie. And we are ready for volleyball here tonight. Looks like Waupun will start things out serving, and of course they're going to give it to Waupun's one of their super servers with Audrey Sanders. Number 2 on the team on service aces for Waupun. She was presented the ball. Her teammate Hayden Schultz just presented it to her and walks away. And here we go. Things are underway here at Waupun. Sanders with a little tape job to start out. Why not? Get an ace off the tape job, and they got the best celebration after an ace too. Waupun does Babish sisters bringing that into the fold, but you don't really need cheerleaders in girls sports. They can take care of that themselves. She's going to get bumped over. A free ball now for Waupun. Schultz gets it, goes right side over to Alexis Babish. Loops one over to the left corner, but a little bit deep on that one. Not a great pass to getting up to the front for Hayden Schultz. She did the best with it, but again, that's out of bounds. Point for Lodi. We're tied at 1.
Free ball there for Waupun and not able to really get it going.
Back serving is Brielle Burrows for the Blue Devils. Going to go left side over to Ava Van de Zand. Reaches back and puts one up. Oh, this might come back over, and it does. What a great hustle job between a couple players out there. Brielle Burrows chases it down off the court, barely gets it up, and putting it over is Allie Coots. What a hustle play there by Lodi to get a point for their team and take the lead 2-1. They might build off from that kind of momentum. That was a big-time play.
The ball looked like it was, oh boy.
And a missed pass into the net. So Waupun, slow start. It's only 3-1. We just got things going, but 3-1 lead now for the Blue Devils. The serve for Burrows. Vicky Borcher this time a good pass. Far left side over to Ava Van de Zand goes down the line and hammers one down. Big point and a nice answer for Waupun. Nothing will get you just like a dunk in basketball, and you hammer one down on a great setup there. That fires up the crowd and fires up your team.
Yeah, I'm expecting a big night out of Ava. She's so strong, powerful player. That's going to sail long.
Alexis Babish a little long on her swing. Yeah, she got blocked in those first 2 sets. They were getting the hand on the ball with her, and now she's had 2 nice swings so far in this ball game, and the last one was exceptional. Nobody could get a hand on it, so I think Ava's going to have a huge night, like you said. It's going to be tight to the net. A good set in the middle, and putting it away is Jalen Landl. He's put that ball just above the net, and that was perfectly placed, and she puts it down. Down by 1, 4-3 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Pretty nice crowd. They all kind of came in a little bit late here tonight, but kind of filling things up a little bit here as we're getting further into this match. Good pass, getting it up to Bell in the front row, and that's just tapped over on the second hit. Sanders will just roll one over to the back line. Had no choice but hitting that. Waupun's going to, this is going to be way out of bounds. Trying to put one deep as Allie Coots. She did about 10 feet deep out of the court, and Waupun gets a point. They're tied up at 4 apiece.
Sometimes you just have to play safe and go from there. I see some of the football guys rolling in now.
I think a little adrenaline going on with Waupun right now. Another long serve. Sydney Neary hits it out of bounds deep. She's going to pop out of the game, and coming in for her will be Reagan Holtz on the court now for the Lady Warriors.
I drove by Veterans Memorial Field on my way here tonight, and I saw the guys were out there practicing under the lights, maybe acclimating to the weather a little bit, the cooler weather and the night lights, getting ready for that game on Friday evening.
Ella Best with a serve, and that one just misses by about maybe not even a foot. You can tell both teams are hyped up with those serves, so many going long right now. Nikki Borchert, another very, very good server. Just these cannon blasts that come out of her on her serves. Good old knuckle one, and that's going to be tight to the net. Little trouble, and then hitting the net on the upswing is the setter on that one. Just hits the net. Point for Waupun. 6-5 the lead now for the Lady Warriors. Borchert with another serve. And that's going to be another one tight to the net, and they pop it back up, and they do get it over. Borchert with a good pass over to Babish. Right side attack now by Schultz, and she hammers it past the single block. Great choice on that one. Only one up to try to block against Hayden Schultz up there, and she puts it away.
Another quality job of setting, mixing things up.
The antenna might not be straight right now. That might have got dinged a little bit along the way, so they're adjust that. But that's a sign of a good setter when you kind of identify where the double block's going,
right.
And you try to get that one-on-one matchup. And they've been doing that so far here in this match, and they lead now 7-5.
Just the ability to disguise till the last second where you're going, not give that away early is such a key part of the game.
Yeah, got to keep those sets low so they don't have time to react with that either. That's going to stay in the back row, and great serving again for the Waupun Lady Warriors. It's a looping shot. Holtz gets it up front. Middle attack now, and that is a save after that hit by Kluge. He's trying to go down the line with it, and that is out of bounds on the swing by Allie Coots. Point for Waupun on a roll now. They were down. Now they're up by 3, 8-5. Borchert continues to serve. Oh, nasty little tape job on that one. Let's serve. Close to the net, and good job by Holtz to pop it up. Going to go left side over to Babish. Just rolls it over on the third hit. Left side attack now by Coots. Popped up by Borchert right to the center. Perfect job. And a good job by Borchert. Had to come up yet and pop it back over the net. Quick set, and a good job on setting over on the Lodi side. Just a really nice set up to the middle. Best getting it up to Rip. And she did exactly that. Ripped one down to the back left corner. Point for Lodi. Waupun leads 8-6.
Trying to stop Waupun's momentum there. Waupun running off 4 straight points.
This is Babish getting it over her sister, and a kind of a chunk job on that one for the Waupun's Ryan Babish. Kind of shanks off the side of her hand. And back within 1 is Lodi. The serve for Allie Coots. Holtz a little trouble getting that on point, so it's just going to get bumped over. Free ball now for Lodi. Going to go back to the left side, off the block, kept up by Holtz. Put back on the court by Babish, and then Ryan Babish just bumps it back over. Quick set in the middle again, and a good job by Alexis Babish. He's going to get over on the left side over to Ryan Babish to the middle back, but that is kept alive. Here goes a swing now from Burrows. Stepping in is Alexis Babish. Over to the right side now is Schultz. And she's going to hit that one out of bounds wide over on the left side. A point for the Blue Devils, and they fought their way back now, tied at 8 apiece.
Very nice job by both teams digging out some well-struck balls.
Blue Devils on a run right now. Tight to the net. Babish gets it up. Back sets right side over to Schultz. High in the air, and that hits up the rafters, but good job by Lodi to control it. Holtz pops it up. Borchert gets it over the left side over to Ryan Babish. Cross-court shot. We go back over to the left again. The swing down the line, and a nice big swing there by Brielle Burrows to put it away, and all the momentum right now going for the Blue Devils. And Waupun will take a timeout. Back after this, and more Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisberg's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisberg's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisberg's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Okay, Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga back. Waupun had a nice little lead going and a nice roll and taking control of this match. Now they find themselves down a point with a nice run by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, they got the momentum in their favor right now, and they're getting some good sets and some good hard swings, especially from number 7, that's Brielle Burrows. the senior. She doesn't want her season to end here tonight.
Ellie Cooch, another one of those sophomores back to serve, and she's been the one serving during this comeback, and now eventually they got a 1-point lead on Waupun. She's still back serving. See if Waupun can break this serve. Boy, nasty little knuckleball there. Right side attack behind the 10-foot line by Schultz. Gets the tape job, and now it's going to get pushed over. Oh, a nice diving save by Borchard back on the Lodi side. Quick set in the middle, punched over. Borchard gives it a good pass over to Babish, over to Ryan Babish off the block and out of bounds. And Waupun stops the bleeding. The timeout pays off, and we are tied at 9 apiece.
What a job by Borchard, leaving some skin on the floor there. You could hear the squeal as she dove for that ball.
A little skin on her knees with that one. So, yeah, it's a great hustle. She's had some really nice moments here so far in this match.
Ooh, good serve.
Hayden Schultz, that's going to be a good pass, and off the block. Schultz gets the ball over to Borchard, sets it over to the right side to Alexis Babish off the double block. Back to the left side and just tapped over. A nice save there by Schultz, going far left side now over to Ryan Babish, and that is out of bounds wide right. Point for Lodi. They're back up now by a score of 10-9. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Witterhack. We got Randy Imga bringing you the call on the game. Got Kyle on the camera. And we got Cam directing the whole works here for us in the stream team. Service here gives Waupun a point. We're tied at 10 apiece. And I love the teams that we've been put together with our video crew, too. They do such a great job and add so much to our broadcasts and our presentations here on Radio Plus. It's going to be a setter on the right side, and that's the first time we've heard from the Kieskis. Josie Kieski over there gets a perfect set on the right side. She puts it away. And all that stuff was happening with the two Kieski sisters that were a big part of those first two sets, and I don't think we haven't mentioned their name yet until right there. So another 1-point lead for Lodi, and that puts Bell in the back row to do some setting and serving right now, and that's going to be in by about 2 feet. Just a knuckleball that just died before it went out of bounds. Perfect serve.
I don't know if Borchard got any help from the bench that was kind of looked over after that. Either she was like, my bad, or someone told her to let it go. Wow, what a serve there.
Another nasty serve. This time she puts a little extra stink on that one that just dies right in front of Borchard. That's kind of your job when you're on the end of that volleyball bench down that line. You're supposed to be helping out the players, and maybe she got some bad intel on that one a couple ago. Borchard again, that one somehow gets back over the net, but Lodi's going to reload right now and punches across court. Eva Van de Zand puts it up, but putting it away and waiting for it was Ellie Kieski. Lodi looking pretty solid right now. Waupun back on their heels, trailing now 14-10.
I believe a 9-2 run by Lodi.
Pick that over on this. There we go. That's the one we've been waiting for up there, and putting it away. Waupun with another nice little dump shot on that second hit. That's the thing that'll take a little momentum away from the other team by just stopping the bad stuff happening. That little dump shot in that second. And Waupun, both their servers are good at doing that. It's going to get bumped over. A free ball for Waupun. Sanders getting it over to Schultz. Hit by Landl is controlled. Going to go left side with it now down the line. The double block up. Landl pushes it back over. Diving save in the back row. Now a left side attack cross court. Sanders passes it up front over to Schultz. And they're going to roll it over and controlled by Lodi. Back set to Kieski on the right side. Good job by Schultz. This will be tight to the net. Eva Van de Zand puts it back over. Another opportunity again for Lodi off the block. Trying to save it. This one's going to go back over. Nice job by Alexis Babish. Also on Schultz to take that first initial hit. This one's just barely over the net. Schultz back sets it right side over to Babish cross court. Best rally of the game so far. Here goes Kieski down the line off the block and puts it away. Ellie Kieski finishes that one.
Lodi faithful fans just loving it over there. They waited all last Thursday for something to cheer about, and they're getting it so far tonight.
Yeah, they're up by 4 now, 15-11 here. See if Waupun can just keep their composure and battle back. Nice set, and perfectly get those 3 good hits. And Eva Van de Zand, I feel more than anybody out there. She's really feeling it tonight. She just rears back and hammers one down cross court.
She had some very good swings on Thursday, but a couple of her balls, I think she had 2 in a row that went wide and then a couple that went long.
She's getting blocked a lot in that game, too. She was they were just getting hands on her shots, and this time she's getting it past. And definitely looks like a little bit more in control with that. That's going to be out of bounds on the swing in the middle. They were trying to hope for a touch on that one. Didn't get it. Krieger on the swing. But a point for Waupun. They crawl back within 2 after all this momentum change. Waupun only down by 2. This is Babish with a serve. It's going to be tight to the net, and they do get it to the left side. And a nice swing over there by Allie Coots. Hard off the block. And a point for the Blue Devils.
And Coots, a sophomore, along with the Kieski twins. They got a good young team here.
It's a team to watch coming up here. They've got some height coming back, and this one's blasted out of bounds wide right, so we'll take a service there for Waupun. Yeah, thanks for joining us here tonight. And whether I know Lodi people were informed they didn't know we were here last time, and they did this time. They put the word out, so if we have anybody from Lodi, you're definitely invited to join us here tonight. Good play is a good play, and we'll let you know. Bell gets the set up, and that is kept alive on the swing.
You got a whistle here, though.
They have a double contact.
24, he's saying Landell.
A little bit of double contact on that one, so it'll be a point. So for Lodi, rotation, and checking into the game now for Lodi will be Ella Best. Comes in to serve, and she'll be the setter for them. It's 3 rotations.
Great opening set. Lodi playing well.
Yeah, I like it. I like how this night's going to shape up here just as far as excitement with these two teams. Goes Ryan Babish into the block. Back on the Waupun side. Going to set over on the right side over to Schultz. Hard off the block and puts it away. Nice swing there, just using that block to her advantage. And she gets the kill. Waupun gets the point. They're back within 2 now, 17-15. And good person to have serving for us right now. She strung some together before when Waupun pulled away earlier in this first set.
Yeah, I believe 4 or 5 points.
Nikki Borchard with a serve. Nasty serve, just barely clearing the net. It just dies on that knuckleball. What do you do with that? Waupun back within a point now, trailing 17-16. See if they can tie it up right now. Here goes Borchard with another serve. Borchard goes a little long on that one. So service error gives the Blue Devils a point. They're back up by 2, 18-16. But we still got a great first set going here in Waupun. Haley Coots back to serve. I'm going to stay in the back row, and that's kind of a free ball they're going to have now for Lodi. This is tight to the net, a quick set, and poked over. Waupun controls. Back set on the right side. Schultz will swipe it back over on the Lodi side. Swing on the left side off the block, which is Babish keeps it going, and here goes Ryan Babish. Little roll shot controlled by the Blue Devils. Their left side attack back to the corner, and that is going to be out of bounds wide right on the swing by Brielle Burrows. Another opportunity for Waupun to tie this thing up, trailing by 1.
Burrows is getting her opportunities here tonight. Put some down, missed a couple.
Hayden Schultz, this will be a mishandled ball, and this tight to the net does come over. Borcher's going to get it and go over to the left side to Ryan Babish, but that's going to be out of bounds deep. Point for the Blue Devils, back up by 2, 19-17. Waupun's got to string a few together here and see if they can get themselves at least to that 1-point lead when they go back and forth. Back to serve is Darla Rip. Borchard kind of mishandles that one. Back row attack now by Holtz. Oh, and that's going to be kind of that off-speed pitch stuff. They weren't quite ready for that. Expecting something harder to come through, and then Lodi hits one right in the face of the other player back there, and just a little smile, and they're all right. Right now, Ryan Babish back to serve now for Waupun. Her back row rotation that brings Ava Vandezand back in to play the left side.
What an even set so far.
Oh, big swing, but the block is up. Nice job, Alexis Babish up there on the block. Right next to her is Maggie Kluge. Nice job there by the Lady Warriors, putting up the roof on that side. We're tied at 19 apiece. Waupun can get that lead back. Over to Kieski on that right side. Borchard's going to set over the right side over to Alexis Babish, and that is controlled by the Blue Devils. Left side swing. Nice cut shot. A nice job on that swing by Brielle Burrows. Nice and controlled, extreme angle on that one. And a point for the Blue Devils. They're back out on top, 20-19.
Perfect location. That ball would have probably been in by about a foot, so good effort by Waupun going for it.
Haley Bell rotates in to serve and to set for Lodi. Borchard overpasses it and waiting for him. Good job by Ryan Babish to keep the ball alive. Ava Van de Zandt off the court beyond the 10-foot line, kind of a flat-footed shot. Now a 2-point lead for Lodi. Don't want to give them too many points ahead. This is about all you want. Let's see if you can get one right now and get it back and get your own little roll going here for Waupun. Bell with another serve. Schultz gets it over to, they do keep it. Kluge gets it over, but nice saves over on the Blue Devil side. Tight to the net. And somehow Kluge gets it back over. Borchard gets it back over, back on the Waupun side. Schultz takes it over on the second hit. And to go over to Kieski on that right side off the block and puts it down. Now a 3-point lead for Lodi. Timeout on the court. Waupun trailing 22-19. Back after this on RP Sports.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
What a match so far. I tell you, the Blue Devils came in here with a little chip on their shoulder. They got a little bit of a deficit early, but they came storming back, and now they just got Waupun back at arm's length, leading by 3 now, 22-19, only 3 points away from going ahead 1-0 in this match.
Blue Devil supporters are loud and proud in the stands. They're trying to get some momentum here on the road.
Yeah, they brought a pretty nice crew over from Lodi. That's a bit of a jaunt over here. Schultz gets it going left side. David Van de Zandt hard off the block, and that's going to be a kind of pushing it up. A carry called on their middle hitter. That one with Krieger. Kind of get caught in her hands for a little bit. Nikki Brotzman said, "Let's go Warriors. Let's go Ava." Now this Krieger. Good luck number 13 Ava and the Waupun ladies.
Allison Nicky always checking in, liking that.
Oh, yeah.
Burrows hit that one wide.
Waupun needed that. Now they're only down by a point, 22-21. Here we go. You got when your top 2 or 3 servers. Now Lodi taking a timeout. We'll do the same back in 30 with more Waupun Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
On the right is
yeah, I don't know either.
We are back, Steve and Randy, with you. We are watching a really entertaining first set here at Waupun High School. Now, see if Waupun have an opportunity now. They've got the ball. They're serving. You've got one of your best servers back there to serve right now with Audrey Sanders. See if they can tie this thing up and maybe get a couple points together and get the lead. 22-21 Lodi.
You always say close sets, close matches, close football games make for great broadcasts.
And Sanders gets that thing over again. That's exactly who you want back there, Audrey Sanders, and she puts it away. Waupun gets a point. We are tied at 22 apiece. Fasten your seatbelts. This should be a crazy ending on this first set.
Amanda Hopp up and getting her team going.
And another mishandled ball. Waupun's going to get a free one because of that serve. And to get over to Jalen Landell, and that is controlled back over on the Waupun side. Borchard steps in, gets the ball over to Schultz. Back sets right side, but too close to the net, too low. Just wasn't there, and point going to Lodi. Now they're 2 points away from a set number 1 victory. See if Waupun can get her right back. Thanks for joining us. The over 100 computers logged on at this time. Borchard, good pass over to Schultz. Middle hit now by Landel, and that's going to be out of bounds wide right. Oh, they're going to say it's a touch? They're going to say there's a touch on that one.
Everybody from Lodi, the Blue Devils, saying, including all the players on the court, said who? Nobody's. One of our captains over talking to the.
Not sure where that came from exactly. I didn't see any of the officials giving the signal.
I think the down official was the first one to call it.
Yeah.
Still looking for an explanation here. To be honest, we did not see it.
Yeah, some boos from the crowd right now.
This is huge in this game right now.
And then we have a timeout. Coach wants to kind of settle everybody down. We're tied at 23 apiece. Let's keep it right here. A little bit of confusion out there. The Lodi fans not happy with that one.
You and I have the ability to go back and look it over.
We're showing that right now. And, they're going to see this point because it's 23-22. We're a little behind on our video stuff, so we're going to get to watch this point. And they already had called it by that time, so maybe just bring it back to the hair. I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of nice when you get the instant replay and we can actually go back. Sometimes you can't tell those touches or so. You watch the college volleyball, those Badger matches and Nebraska matches, and they go back to that slow-mo instant replay, and sometimes it's just a fingernail or a fingertip that touches. This is critical in this game right now, this set.
Yeah. Okay, we're at 23 apiece here. Big break there for Waupun. Not sure. I really couldn't see it on there because it took a little while. They had a lot of discussion, so he had to go back a ways. And we're tied at 23 apiece. Here we go. Alexis Babish back to serve for Waupun. See if they can get the lead and steal one here. That's going to be in. It's an ace serve. I thought that thing was going to go out of bounds, and it just died the last 5 feet or so. It went down for an ace serve for Alexis Babish. Waupun now sitting at set number 1 point, up 24-23. Here we go. So Waupun close it out right now. Babish, another great server. This is going to be overpassed. Ava Vandezan goes up, back over on the Lodi side, tight to the net to Kieski. Waupun chasing it down. They're going to get it back to Ava. It's a nice hard hit. That's going to go off the arms of their libero, Hesselberg, and Waupun's going to steal one. In set number 1, they win 25-23. What a first set. This could be a crazy night here at Waupun. We'll be back to talk about the first set right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
The Gear Up for Fall sale going on now through September 30th on the SUV 590M model. Save $2,000. See Baldwin Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer today for all the details.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Okay, we are back, and I tell you, that was quite the call for this game to be tied at 23 apiece. Really, not sure what they saw in there, but Waupun gets a call on that. Ends up getting the last 2 points, finish it up, and they win 25-23. Big turn of events there as Waupun was down most of that first set.
Yeah, able to come back, and I mean, it is what it is, and Waupun played through it, and they come out with a win. I didn't see Coach Heimerman, like talking to the officials between the sets or anything like that, so he just decided to let it go. But
Keith Nowakowski out there in the crowd, and yeah, he would have had a discussion if that was him. Was like he might even broke a clipboard. He's known that just happened a couple times. You can't label him as a clipboard breaker, but Waupun, great coach in the past. Left side attack from Maeva. Van de Zandt taps it over the top of the block, and that's the first time she's done that. She's just been hammering all night. A little off-speed stuff on that one and gets the kill. Van de Zandt with a kill and a good start for Waupun, leading now 1-0.
Ava able to see the double block coming and just tap over top. Nice job by her on the touch shot.
Lodi again mishandling the ball, so Hesselberg just bumps it over. That's tight to the net, and they're going to call either a carry or a double contact on the set, I believe, for Waupun. Maybe somebody in the net, 1-0. So, okay.
I don't think we have a 10 on the court.
We don't. But I figure we made the motion of a 1-0. We don't have one. That's overpassed. Lodi gets a free one now. Going to go Kieski into the block, waiting for it, and they put it away. Good job. Landl over there along with Ava Van de Zandt. Go up and put it back down. Waupun now leading 2-1. And Alexis Babish back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Babish with the serve. That was going to get overpassed and waiting for it is Schultz, and she goes, I'm not going to direct it down to the floor. I'm going to hammer it down on the overpass. And she puts it away. She had a quick trigger on that one, too. Just clear Nelson, she got her hand in position, just unloaded on it.
Yeah, did a good job keeping it well within the lines on the court.
Pass to Bell, middle attack off the net, kept alive by Schultz. Babish goes back row, and going to go over to Sanders with it. Goes to the middle back. Back over to Bell. Kind of backpedaling and putting it over. Nice touch on that one. Doing the most you could do with that ball. Ellie Coots backpedaling off the court. Gets an extreme angle on that one, and Waupun can't control. That's a point for Lodi. They're down 3-2 here in the second set.
I have a feeling this thing might not end in 3 tonight. This is very competitive volleyball.
Nice job by Alexis Babish to get to that one. A good swing and a good dig over on the Lodi side. Kieski with the swing, pop back over, and that's just going to be out of bounds wide right. Nice try there by Alexis Babish. We are tied at 3 apiece. Some girls swinging hard on both sides. That's fun to watch. That's the volleyball I love watching. I like calling. Good pass by Borchard, right on point. Middle attack by Landl and puts it away. That's what you want. Perfect pass, perfect set. Then hammer it down at the end. Do that all night long. Landl gets the kill. Babish gets the assist. And Waupun leads now 4-3.
I had Landl for 1 kill in the first set. She's got a block kill and a kill right now after only 4 points here in the second set.
Sydney Neary with the serve. Left side attack now by Coots. Controlled by Waupun, going back left side over to Ryan Babish off the block and back at Waupun. Nice job over there by Kieski. That's right. They shove each other when they get the blocks up there. Physical team out there. Kieski will rotate out. And what do you get? Then you get another Kieski that pops back in. You always got a Kieski in the front row.
And they look like volleyball players.
Yeah,
they certainly do. Fit the mold.
Good pass by Sanders over to Alexis Babish. Schultz gets it on the right side. It's going to get popped back over. Wow. Nice shot in the back row there by Brielle Burrows. Gets it. Hits the tape. Just throws off the contact for Waupun on the other side. She'll get the kill. Kind of smiling about that, but hey, that's the way it goes.
Yep.
All you can do is go in there and give your team another chance, and they got the point on it. Now, they lead 5-4 after that one. That's going to be an overpass tight to the net, and waiting for it, putting it away this time is Darla Ripp. He goes up for the block kill. 6-4 now, the lead for Lodi.
Very nice job directing it to the floor, to the open spot.
Textbook, that's what Keith Milkowski would want you to do. Just direct it to the floor, controlled.
Wow.
That's down the line. Nice swing there by Ryan Babish. Instead of going cross-court down the line off a couple Lodi players and out of bounds deep. Waupun back within a point now, trailing 6-5.
It's one of the better swings I've seen out of Ryan Babish.
Yeah, we get her going, then you got both your lefts going, and just get that ball all over the court. You got a lot of good swingers in every position in the front row. Kieski just rolls it over, free one here for Waupun. Babish back sets over to Schultz on the right side, goes down, and that's going to, that's close to that back line. That was very close.
I think the right call, very, very close, as you said.
I'll give him that.
6 inches maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if I was calling from up here, I would have had it in, but he's right there, so I trust his call. Left side attack by Ryan Babish, hired off the hands of their libero Hesselberg. Hesselberg's been a little quiet back there. Usually racks up a lot of digs back there. Great libero.
Talking to herself right now, kind of looking over at her assistant coach.
And her assistant coach put her hands out like, I don't know, it's on you out there, I guess. Middle attack, nice job. Putting that one back by Kluge. They reload again and then shoving it into the net because Brielle Burrows. But Kluge, good job with the quick feet getting there. There's a nice quick set up the middle, and she was up there to put it back down. Point for Waupun. They tied it up now 7 apiece.
Only thing we didn't have out of Maggie was the finger wag.
Yeah. Again, another great serve by the Lady Warriors. That time Hayden Schultz. Just sticking out her arm. Hesselberg trying to control it, but just the serve too good. Waupun takes the lead back now, 8-7. It's a battle here, regional quarterfinal. What do you get if you win? You move on and take on the number 2 team in the state, Sauk Prairie, coming up on Thursday night at Sauk Prairie. Set over on the left side, down the line, and that is in. A nice swing over there by Brielle Burrows to put it away. Again, if you want to check in, let us know that you're out there. I don't care if you're some of our viewers we have from Lodi or our Waupun viewers. Check in, let us know you're out there. Glad to have you along with 109 computers logged on at this very moment. Schultz going to go left side over to Alexis Babish and kind of try to control it a little bit, force it over, and ends up being out of bounds out of bounds on the right side. That's a point for Lodi. They're back out on top now, 9-8. Rip with the serve now, and she puts it right into the net. So a service error will tie things up here at 9 apiece.
Rip trying to take a little off that one, maybe drop it in short. Never got there. Could kind of see that right off her hand. It was going to be weak.
Ryan Babish with the serve. They get the ball over to Best. Back sets it over to Kieski. She goes down the line with it. A kill by Josie Kieski. She'll rotate out. And her sister Ellie will come in to go along the front row.
Yeah, they do look a lot alike. You're right.
Yeah, they are.
You get a good chance to see them facially when they come to our side here. And yeah, they're very similar in appearance.
We'll bring Haley Bell into the game, too, to do some serving and setting. Ooh, nasty little serve. That thing just died, but it does get back over the net. Back set over the right side to Kieski. A nice swing. Get the lefty out there, and she puts it away. Cross court. Yeah, your lefties are definitely your more effective players over on that right side. That's kind of their natural place to hit from over there. (11-9), a 2-point lead for Lodi. Van der Zand with the pass, back row attack from 15 feet down. Nice swing from behind the 10-foot line, 20 feet off the line in the net, I should say, by Ryan Babish, and she puts it away.
Ryan's had great moments in this set. A couple of great kills, and that shot right there was special. He's playing well.
Sanders with the serve. They do control that one. Middle attack. And a perfectly set ball, and putting it away with authority is Brielle Burrows. Puts her team back up by 2, 12-10. Ponce, it doesn't matter what you do in the middle of the game, but how you finish. Who gets a 25 first, and that's philosophy they've used it last week in that second set. Boy, nasty little serve that just barely cleared the net. Some off-speed stuff. That would have landed inside the 10-foot line. Burrows, a great serve there and getting her team a point just off her serve.
Yeah, she kind of used the closed hand and punched it right into that hole.
Okay, we've got a timeout on the court. Back after this with more Lady Warrior Volleyball on RP Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Okay, we are back, and now the gratuitous picture of the crowd. My sister demands of every game. She's nosy, wants to know who's in the crowd out there for Waupun. I know her daughter. I believe Holly is up there somewhere, I thought. I see Trish up there. Her husband Andrew, my nephew Andrew, and Tricia. So a couple
they
Waupun.
moved. They're moved that way this year. Okay, this week. Okay.
Yeah. I see a lot of people I know here. But that's your shot. So she doesn't have to ask me about that anymore. It's hard to do that every game for her so she knows who's in the crowd. Another nasty serve again. That one's going to get popped over in the first hit. Tight to the net. Little joust up there and a nice job. They came back at Lodi with that one. We just barely put it over. Then they tried to control it. And Waupun gets the point, trailing now 13-11.
Coach Hopp's family well represented tonight as well. Parents there.
And a whole section of the Schleve Marwitz, everybody out there in the crowd. Middle attack. Landl reaches way back on that one and puts it away. Nice placement there. Right over by the right sideline, about 15 feet off the net. Good controlled swing there by Jalen Landl. Waupun's back winning a point now, 13-12. Another serve for Alexis Babish. Kind of shanked off, and they're going to try to get back on the court. Finally get an opportunity here. Sanders getting the ball to Babish. Back over to Ava Van de Zand down the line, but ends up pulling it a little bit wide left. Back to a 2-point lead for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, once again, back and forth action in this second set.
Faith Hesselberg with the serve. Not a great pass, and Borchard's going to get it in the back row and hits it over. Set it far left side over to Coots. Borchard steps in to keep it alive. And a back row attack now by Sanders, just looping one over. And that's a nice, well, they're going to say it hit the floor. Hesselberg thought maybe she got her hand underneath on the pancake save, but
I think you could hear it. I mean, even with my headsets on, I could hear the ball hitting the floor.
Waupun gets a point on that one. Nice little shot there by Sanders from about 15 feet off the net to put the ball away. Hesselberg gets the ball up, gets it over to Bell. Spunked over by Kieski down the line. Going to go over to Schultz on the right side from behind the 10-foot line. Yep, that definitely would have landed in, so they had to hit that. And then a shot right into the net by Ale Coots. Waupun keeps on fighting here. And we tied this thing up at 14 apiece. Now a timeout taken by Lodi. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
At John Deere, advanced features like Auto Connect decks make switching out attachments simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs easy. As for the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. At John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. Gear up for fall sale now through September 30th. Cash discounts on select models. See Ballwig Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer, for all the details.
We're at now is
121 right now. I have, yeah.
It's a good number. Keeps on. Okay, we are back, and Waupun battles back again. This is a great match. It's been just a nice battle and a fist fight between these two teams, both ways. Switches of momentum out there. Great saves, big time shots. It's been a very entertaining volleyball match so far. And Waupun tied it up now at 14 apiece.
Yeah. Coach Hopp said it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and I think she was talking more about individual matches and season, but maybe it comes down to even within a set. You know, you get a good run going right at the end when it's this close by both teams.
Murray with a serve and a nice backpedaling to get to that one. Allie Kutz, she put that right by the back line, had to hit it. It was starting to die. It goes off from Kutz's hands and into the crowd. Hello to the Harmsons. They're watching right now. Harmson family, regular viewers. I want to thank them for watching all of our sporting events here on Radio Plus. Here goes Kutz from the left side. That's off the arms. And, a nice attempt there by Ryan Babish to get to it. Goes into the chairs. Gets a little help from all of the her teammates and coaches over there. But good effort there by Ryan Babish. Kind of holding her thigh a little bit.
Yeah, she looks to be, she's got a smile on her face. But, yeah. That might hurt more tomorrow than it does tonight. Great effort.
Yeah, that's your senior. I'm not ending my night here tonight. I'm going to do whatever I can to keep this thing going, but don't get yourself injured either so you can't help out. We're tied now at 15 apiece. Waupun leads this 1-0, winning the first set 25-23 after they trailed most of the way. Good pass over to Alexis Babish. Back set over to Schultz, hard off the block. Hesselberg chases it off the court. It's going to get bumped over for a free opportunity for Waupun. Quick set over to Jalen. Landl goes to the back right corner and puts it away. Like Jalen was checking out the whole court out there, and she goes and just puts it down. Like that back right corner, that was the right spot. Waupun with the lead now, 16-15.
Amanda Hopp talked about using the middles more often maybe and quick sets. So far it's been effective for Landl.
So the set kind of tight to the net off the block. Borchard steps in to pass it up front. Left side attack by Ryan Babish. Put back over by Borchard, but out of bounds wide left. Point for Lodi. Here we go. The close match continues. We're tied at 16 apiece in the second set. Nobody wants their season to end tonight here at Waupun High School. Nice pass there by Reagan Holtz. Right side attack by Schultz. Hard in the block, and putting it away up there is big number 13, Darla Ripp, 5'9" senior. She gets the block kill. Getting a good shove from her teammates.
A couple of shoves. I think they kind of fake it a little bit, like they're getting shoved harder as part of their routine. Like it.
That's a shank job there, but chased down by Borchard. Waupun will get it back over to live to see another opportunity. Left side attack, diving save by Alexis Babish. And Holtz has to take it over on the third hit. Middle attack and kind of rearing back maybe a little bit too far behind her. You can't get that down. Darla Ripp puts it way out of bounds on that swing. And we are now tied up at 17 apiece here in the second set.
We've been here before. 17-17, 19-19.
Love it.
23 all.
These are the matches I love to call. Set attempt there by Best. It's just going to get rolled over. Good job by Holtz to get it up front. Schultz getting over to the left side of Ryan Babish. Off the block. Kept alive on the Lodi side. Here goes a swing by Burrows to the middle back. Holtz again popping it up. Borchard will shove it away to the back, and they're going to call double contact on that one. Bit of a little chest pass on that one. They're going to call her for that. So point for Lodi. They lead 18-17. Back to serve is Darla Ripp. Ooh, Borchard. And the handcuffed on that one. They do get it back over. Ripp passes it over on the left side over to Burrows. And that's going to be chased out of bounds. Can they get it back? Nope, can't do it. Some nice effort there by Waupun, but now they find themselves down by 2 points, 19-17. See if Waupun can get it back right now and this thing back to even.
Blue Devil fans stomping their feet, clapping their hands, trying to do anything they can to encourage this team.
Middle attack, good block, and put back over on the second hit, back on the Lodi side. They reset, left side over to Burrows, and she hits it off the block and puts it away. Nice job by Burrows, getting her opportunity, puts her team up by 3, now 20-17.
Burrows just nodding her head, yes, I did. Telling her teammates, I knew where to put it.
It's that time right now, control this ball, and a bad pass, so it stays in the back row, and then Holtz again has to, you don't want your back row players to have to hit too many balls on the third hit. Good swing down the left side, but pulling it a little wide left. So Burrows helps out the Waupun cause on that one. On trailing by 2, 20-18. Mishandled ball, and here goes Burrows. Just pops it over Borchert. Good pass over to Schultz. Takes it over on the second. A good job by Hesselberg to keep the ball alive. Right side attack by Kieski. Chasing off the court. A couple players right there for Waupun with Schultz and Borchert in the same area. No one took it over, so Waupun trailing by 3, 21-18. Timeout by the Lady Warriors. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga with you back at Waupun High School. They're trouble right now, down 21-18. A great battle, but Lodi has taken over these last few points to get a 3-point lead, and they're only 4 points away from tying this thing up. But I've been thoroughly entertained so far in this match.
It's been high-level volleyball, both teams. I think especially defensively, we've seen some amazing digs, some great saves. Some people really scrambling to try and bring balls back from off the court. I guess that's what you would expect once you get to tournament time. Everybody leaving their all right here on the hardwood.
And here we go. We're back out ready to play Haley Bell. Back to serve again for Lodi, up by 3. Big point here for Waupun. See if they can control this one. Borchert stays in the back row, so Waupun's in trouble again. Borchert just bumps it over. A free one now for Lodi. Going to go far left side over to Burrows, tapped over. Waupun controls now. Schultz gets it back, sets right side to Alexis Babish. And a just perfectly placed ball. They're waiting for the big hit over there from the right side. Just tapped it over the top of the fingertips of the block on that side. She gets the kill. Wapun's got some work to do, though. They're down by 2, 21-19. Audrey Sanders with the serve. That's shanked off into the crowd. And that is a point for Waupun against Sanders, getting so many points off from her serving. Waupun crawls back within a point now. See if they can tie it up on this serve from Sanders. Now a timeout taken by the Blue Devils. And again, we'll come back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Okay, timeout now taken by the Blue Devils. A couple nice points there for Waupun. Trailing 21-18 at one time. Now they get the last couple of points to make it 21-20. And Waupun with a serve, and he got maybe arguably your best server in this match here tonight for Waupun. We have the Audrey Sanders back there trying to tie things up. See if we can get one off the serve right now.
Number of Warriors that could be serving right now, but you're right. We'll take Aubrey anytime.
Sanders again with the serve. Going deep. A good pass this time over to Bell. And cross-court shot, but that's going to be out of bounds. Ellie Kieski with it with that left hand, but goes a little too far on that angle shot. Now we are tied at 21 apiece. Sanders continues to serve for Waupun. Good pass again over to Bell. Middle attack. Kept alive by Ava Van de Zan. You go right side, and nice job keeping it alive is Bell.
It's tight.
Attack to the net, and the Waupun block is up, and they put it away. And Landell up there. You had Alexis Babish up there that put that one away, and Waupun now takes the lead, 22-21. See if they can get a little space between them and the Blue Devils. Sanders again with another nasty serve. Bell gets it over the left side. Kieski puts it over, but Waupun controls. He goes Van de Zan from the left side. Cross-court shot. Hesselborg gets to it. That's just going to get bumped over. A big chance here for Waupun. Borchard steps in to pass it. And this is going to get bumped over. A little misconnection with the hitters on that one. Good job in the front row by Molly Krieger. Got there before the block could get there, and she just places one over on that left side. And Lodi gets a point. We are tied now at 22 apiece.
Molly Krieger, the freshman, pressure situation, making a quality shot.
Sky Betro comes in a key part of this game. And right away they go to her. Good job by Alexis Babish to get to it and get a good set up there to Ava Van de Zan. Not a great pass, tight to the net, down the net a little ways, and a nice job by Babish to get that up to Ava so she could just hammer one down the line. Waupun up 23-22.
Schultz back into the match.
Alexis Babish with the serve. Stays in the back row, back set over to Kieski, goes cross court. Alexis Babish pops it up. Borchard will go right side with it over to Schultz, hard off the block, but still alive. Babish gets that quick set over to Jalen Landell off the block. Hesselberg does keep it alive. She's doing a good job back there. Borchard with it. Pass over the left side. Ava Van de Zan hard into the double block. And going up and putting it down is Molly Krieger along with Kieski over there. And a point to tie things up at 23 apiece now for Lodi.
What a match. What a set.
Hesselberg with the serve. And chases a good set though on the left side. Going down the line with it. That was not a great pass, and a nice job just to get it over there by Schultz to put it away. And Waupun gets the point. Now sitting at set number 2 points. See if they can finish it off right now. And back to serve for Waupun is Sydney Neary. Neary with the serve. Boy, that was close to the line, but hit by Lodi. Close to the net. And that's going to get blasted out of bounds. Waupun. And they're looking for a touch on that one. No one calling it. Waupun with set number 2, 25-23. The first set they won 25-23. They lead 2-0 over Lodi. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes with more Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball and set number 3 from Waupun High School on Radio Plus Sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Nobody up in the booth. Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgren. Boy, a couple of great sets. They both end with Waupun trailing most of the first two sets, but they've got a 25-23, 25-23 lead here at 2-0. And it's got to be a little deflating for Lodi when you have the lead for as much time as they have in this match, and they find themselves down 0-2.
It might be why you fight all season long to get a higher seed, because you can play at home, and maybe just home court advantage is helping Waupun right now. Tell you what, Waupun has a bigger crowd, but Lodi's crowd is loud. They're proud and vocal, and they're trying to get this team going, but yeah, a little bit deflated.
Well, Lodi's definitely a team we're going to be paying a lot of attention to coming up in this conference for these next years. They got some great sophomores out there. And kids that will be coming back for another year, a couple of years for some of them. And they're going to be a force to be reckoned with coming up here the next few seasons.
Yeah, 3 sophomores that are very key on this team, and as well as a freshman for Lodi.
Yeah, one of their setters is a sophomore. Well, what else can you ask for from Audrey Sanders? He put one in the net. Can't fault her. She's done a great job. She's been the best server in a full team of really good servers for Waupun. Waupun starts out down 1-0. Quick set over to Jalen Landel. You can see her eyes get nice and big as that thing was perfectly set up to her by Schultz, and she hammers it down for the kill, and Waupun has tied it up at 1 apiece.
No defense for that shot right there. Bang off the floor. Fun to watch.
Good pass this time. Kieski on the right side. I'm not sure if that cleared. And they're going to. Doesn't matter. Waupun's going to get the point on it. See it off. Waupun again now with a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I didn't really see any signal from the official, but yeah, we won't give a block kill to Waupun. We'll just.
Now that one looked like to me it caught the tape and just it didn't go over.
Sometimes it's hard to tell, it really is.
Yeah, that one just looked like you see the tape go back. And it's going to be a free one for Waupun against Sanders. Nice pass over to Babish, and Landel goes up and puts another one away. Jalen Landel taking over here in the middle for Waupun. And that's, I think, a little bit of Waupun wanted to see, and they've been using Jalen quite a bit. Also a few nice hits out there from Maggie Kluge, but Landel really getting her swings in here tonight. That'd be great. That's going to get taken over on the second hit. Babish back sets over to Schultz on the right side, and Aiden Schultz tools it off the single block on that right side, and Waupun opening up now a 4-1 lead. I think Waupun would love to have a third set like they had the other night where they can maybe relax a little bit, but it's pretty resilient. They come back.
Get some separation. Waupun's been down in most of these sets early on.
Allie Coots hammers one right into the middle of the net. 5-1 Waupun, and a early timeout taken by the Blue Devils. Let's keep it right here. Let's talk a little football coming up. We got a big football game coming up on Friday night. And I love that they're getting that field ready over at Waupun for them to host. The first time they've hosted a playoff game since 2007. A game that they actually won like 21-7 against Little Chute. But Waupun getting that opportunity and take on a pretty good team with Delavan Darien coming up on Friday night.
Yeah, another team that likes to be aerial, throw the ball around the field with a number of receivers. So if you're looking for offense, you might get it on Friday night. We said that last week, and we did. Waupun put up 60-some points again. It's just It's unbelievable. What a night for Gopalin as well. How do you not talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that's a nice thing about Waupun is they're not just aerial, but they've got a guy like Graham Gopalin. It's not like when they had the three-headed monster in the backfield for Waupun. They just give it to him, and he was making things happen. Looked like he's going to get a very short gain, and all of a sudden he's gone for one of his 6 times in the end zone in that ball game. Amazing. We'll have that game for you coming up on Friday night at 7 o'clock, pregame at 6:30. Overpass ball there by Sanders, and waiting for it and putting it down, Molly Krieger.
We can't quite leave the football topic yet until we talk about Waupun's offensive line. You do not have a guy rush for 6 touchdowns, 26 or 36, and something like whatever he had, 300 plus without an amazing job by your offensive lineman.
We've got a player in the net for Lodi on that one. So it's a point for Waupun. That was amazing, and I know that I talked to Graham Gopal in so many words. He talked about his line on there, but he really gave them a lot of the credit that he had that night, and getting him free to start with. But he's a special athlete out there, Graham, and it's fun to watch that happen. There's a nice swing from the left side by L.A. Coots. Gets your team a point. Third set, Waupun leading 2-0. They say the numbers that the quarterback has also. I haven't really sat down to my homework on, except I know they're a very good passing team. But they say they really even rival Chase Beam's numbers too. So like you said, to say the least, it's going to be definitely an aerial attack for both teams. But Waupun, I think, might have a better running game according to the intel that I've been getting. Send it left side over to Ryan Babish, rears back, and that's off the block, but kept alive by Lodi. The block is up back on Waupun's side, pushed over by Schultz. Here we go again. This one's just going to get bumped over. A high ball back over. A quick set over to Landl, and that was a nice, perfect job. That started with Reagan Holtz. She had a nice low hit to the setter and then a low set, and Jalen Landl was just waiting for it and hammers it down. That's quick offense. No time even for the block to get up. Point for Waupun, leading 7-3.
I don't know when I've seen Landl enjoy herself more. She's having a good time out there tonight. She is fired up.
Orchard with the serve. It's going to be tight to the net. Brought back in. And it's going to be high, tight to the net, and taking it over. And nice pancake save there by Hesselberg, getting underneath that one. Back center on the right side to Schultz. Goes down the line with it and puts it away. Nice job mixing it up in the front row by Alexis Babish. Lodi doesn't know where that ball's going to go, and she hit that one last second, and Schultz just hammers it down the line from the right side.
Waupun with their biggest lead early in a set here at 8-3.
Orchard again with the serve. It's going to get bumped over again, and a nice job there by Hesselberg just to tap one barely over the net. Just gets it inside the 10-foot line. Waupun can't get to it. Lodi gets the point, but they're down by 4, 8-4 in this third set. Perfect pass right on point, and that was just going to get poked over. A little bit of a low set, to say the least, over to Maggie Kluge, but she just kind of, from nose level, kind of pushes it off to the right off the net and on the floor. Gets a point for Waupun, leading 9-4. Schultz with the serve, flirting with that back line. They had to hit it. From the 10-foot line, that one is a chunk off the swing by Brielle Burrows. Kind of backpedaling, not a great set. Tried to just pop it over, but couldn't get it over.
All starts with that good quality serve. As you said, putting her right at the back line, indecision. Should I go? Should I not go? And then you never get your offense set.
Allie Nolden, and I don't think we've mentioned her name, and she was a big part of that match the other day. Pass over to Schultz, back sets right side over to Alexis Babish. And a diving save attempt over there by Bell, but a perfectly placed ball on the back set. And putting it away, Waupun now leads 11-4 for the Lady Warriors now. And there's a timeout by Lodi. We'll take a timeout back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Waupun, kind of like that third set just a few days ago on Thursday where they just kind of dominated in this third set, and they're playing very confidently right now. Some miscues that you haven't been seeing from the Blue Devils most of this match, and Waupun opens up a 7-point lead, leading now 11-4.
All sports, I don't care what it is, basketball, football, baseball, volleyball, it's all about momentum. Swings, who can survive a high momentum by the opposite team and come back and stay in the game.
Hayden Schultz with the serve, and a backside it, then just pushed over. Borchard steps in, and Waupun can't control, so Lodi gets what they wanted. They got a point and stopped the bleeding a little bit. Now they trail, though, by 6, 11-5.
I don't think the Blue Devils are going away right now. They're not going to let this slide away and go easily.
Carlo Rip with the serve. That's going to be tight to the net, and putting it down is Kluge, but controlled by the Blue Devils. Borchard there again. Going to go over to Reagan, or I should say over to Ryan Babish on the left side. Just didn't time that right on the jump and ends up just hitting it to the bottom of the net. Lodi strings a couple together to crawl back within 5. Another serve for Darla Rip. Set over in the left side for Alexis Babish. It's going to get back on the Waupun side. Back set right side, tight to the net, and back. Again, still controlled by Waupun. They had a nice job just taking a little off, put some top spin on it as you're backpedaling and putting it in. Alexis Babish gets the kill for Waupun.
Up official immediately saying it was touch, so it wasn't 4 hits.
Ryan Babish back to serve. Waupun leading 12-6. Bad pass there, and they do get it back on the Waupun side, but out of bounds wide right. And a big point for the Waupun, and one step closer to getting themselves over to Sauk Prairie coming up on Thursday night. Waupun hangs on and wins this one. We will definitely be over there to call that match at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Don't forget that. That's a pass to nobody, but a good diving save, a good hustle back on the Waupun side. Schultz takes it over the second hit, but controlled by Lodi. Left side attack. Ava Vandezand getting it back to Ava on that left side, and it hits into the block. Kind of low there, at least maybe even underneath the tape on that one. All she could do is hit into the block. Point for Lodi.
Waupun in scramble mode right from the beginning of that rally, and never really got anything going. Okay, 13-7 now. Lodi getting back within 6.
I'd be happy to just trade points the rest of the way. A big swing by Kluge and goes right at Nolden back there and shanks off her arm to the left. The point for Waupun. 14-7 now, the lead for Waupun. Going to wrap things up, and then they'll have a lot to talk about. I know that Coach Amanda Hopp said she's watched some video of Sauk Prairie. So something if Waupun can finish this one out, they'll be focusing on that for just one practice. A little change of speed there by Jalen Landell, kind of last second, just taps it over after it looked like she's cocked back and ready to just hammer one down. Big smile from her afterwards. Waupun gets the point, up by 8. Yeah, right down the line by Sanders, controlled by Lodi. Off the block. Landell flicks it back in the air. Goes Ava Vandezand off the block and puts it away. (16-7) now. Waupun opens up a 9-point lead. Pulling away here in the third. And it should be, hopefully for Waupun, the deciding set in this match. That one hits the tape by Sanders.
Just the way she started this set into the net. Usually Miss Reliable out there that time. A little low, trying to do maybe too much.
Short serve, Andezan gets to it. A nice job. Seen Brielle Burrows do that a few times in the match, and success with that one just causes Waupun to pull one right into the net. And a point for Lodi. They're only down by 7 now, 16-9. Tries to do the same thing, but hits the bottom of the tape that time. Waupun gets a free point.
Waupun players knew it immediately. They just walked away from that one.
Don't forget, we'll have some interviews on the court coming up after this match. Talk to some of the Warrior players. Explain exactly how they did this here in this match tonight. Very entertaining first 2 sets, but Waupun in control right from the get-go here in the 3rd set. Kieski from the right side, and she'll hammer one out of bounds by about 5 feet deep. 18-9 now, the lead for Waupun. 7 points away from a match victory. Trying to end Lodi's season right here at Waupun High School. Back to Kieski on that right side. That time that is in. Nice shot right down the line. Sophomore puts it away. Lodi on life support right now, but a little blip on the EKG on that one to get a point on the board, and they're down by 8.
Hesselberg serving, the senior. She's going to give it her best shot, no doubt.
And that was the connection just not there. And somehow the ball's still going yet, and eventually it's Lodi's. I'm not sure how that.
Yeah, I think Landell hit that twice in a row. I don't think that ever cleared anything.
Yeah, I don't think that Lodi touched that. That was way too many hits for Waupun.
Yeah. Too many hits and 2 in a row by Landell.
Right side attack now from Ava Vandezan. Favorite player for Nikki and Alice out there. Keep on checking in. That's good to hear from you. There's Kieski getting the huge shove. That was a real shove.
Yep.
Flying.
Here comes Lodi.
Yeah, this is a good team. This is a good team that's going to be good in this conference for some years to come. Definitely remember this team in conference play. And boy, I tell you, there's a rally killer. Happens way too many times, and Waupun just puts it over on that second hit, and they do it so well.
Sydney Neary in. Done a nice job when she's been in the match tonight.
Yeah, Neary with the service. Nice little serve, but controlled by Lodi. That's going to be, we got a double contact for Waupun, yeah. So Waupun, violation there for Jalen Landell. 19-13, Waupun up by 6, to 6 points away. Waupun would be happy just to trade points back and forth the rest of the way and walk away with a victory here. Back to serve now for Lodi is Bell. Good pass over to Alexis Babish, going to Schultz. Hard into the block, and block back on the Waupun side. Going back to Ryan Babish, and ends up mishitting that ball. And another point for Lodi. Will not go away. Within 5 now, 19-14.
You could see the frustration in Ryan Babish's face, and she knew she mistimed that ball.
Sanders with a good pass this time. There goes Landell hard into the double block up there and puts it away. Went right at it. They didn't have it closed up, so a big point there for Waupun, getting point number 20. They're up by 6, 20-14.
Have yourself a nice regional quarter there, Landell. Wow. She's playing her best that I've seen of her this season.
Orchard with the serve, and again, that serving up there for Waupun. She gets the ace, and Waupun now 4 points away, opening up a 7-point lead. Nikki Borchard back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Borchard with another serve. Good pass this time up to Bell. Left side attack, and that's going to be out of bounds on the swing by Josie Kieski. Just a nice serving by Waupun. That's the way they should end, is serving is a big part of it.
3 aces by Borchard here tonight.
Borchard again back to serve. 23-14 Waupun, 2 points away from a trip over to Sauk Prairie coming up on this Thursday night. Middle attack and a block didn't clear on that hit in the middle, so Waupun will get it. And now looking at match point, leading 24-21, or 14, I should say.
Yeah, wheels coming off for Lodi in this third set. Not playing that well.
A little looping serve on that one, takes a little off. And just bump it over for a free opportunity for Waupun. Middle attack now, and that is going to be put away at the net by Kluge. And Waupun wins 25-23, 25-23, 25-14. And Waupun heading on to play Sauk Prairie coming up on Thursday night. We're going to take a break. Randy will come back with some numbers for us, and we'll have some interviews with some of the players on the court coming your way in just a few minutes right here on Radio Plus Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain, or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Okay, we are back. I thought I heard somebody yelling at me. I thought maybe it was my time. The Lord was calling me. It was Randy up above. But we're back on the court now. Steve Winterhack with you. And Waupun wins 25-23, 25-23, 25-14. Really nice night here for Jalen Landell, not only breaking that career record, but he had just a really legitimately a really great night up there at the net. So talk about playing on this court for the last time.
I'm definitely going to miss it. This was my favorite part of volleyball. I'm going to cry. You got it. It's fun.
I only know you as a smiler, not a but no, talk about, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about playing on our home court really makes me happy. I don't really.
Well, you finished out on this court in a good way. You broke that, or you got past the 150 block mark. And what was the other thing that you passed? Did you have another mark this year? Or that was the only one. But again, how about some of these seniors that are standing next to you that you played with? And you're going to miss these girls on this court, the battles you've had here, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's been a great ride, especially with all these seniors next to me. And I'm really going to miss it.
You can give them a hug if you want. Okay, well, great job, Jalen. Nice performance tonight, and that's a nice mark that you just passed, so enjoy that.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move right on to Ryan Babish, again, another left side hitter for Waupun, and it was a nice hard-fought match here tonight. You didn't lead a whole lot in those first two sets, but where did you dig down deep to get those wins in the first two sets?
That's how we've played all season. Like Amanda said, that's who we are. We will never give up no matter how far we're down. And I think it's not good to be down, but we know we always trust our team to get right back where we need to be.
Well, you got a big match coming up. You got Sauk Prairie coming up. Have you ever seen them play, or maybe some film on them, or know what they're about?
Yeah, we watched a little bit on them playing McFarland, who we faced in our Edgewood tournament, and they have good hitters, so do we, so it'll be a good matchup.
Okay, and thoughts about playing your last match here on this court here at Waupun. You've been on this court for a few years now, so what's it like to be done playing in this gym?
It's definitely weird. I don't think it's hit yet, but I also know I have basketball season, so Lex was last time getting ready in the locker room, I'm but not really. I'm still gonna be putting on just a different jersey, so it will suck. It's different. It's nostalgic. My mom played in this gym, and now I'm leaving my sister to finish out playing in this gym, so it is.
That ages me because you probably heard the recording of me doing her match back in about 2001 or 2, I think it was. But again, it's been fun watching you on this court. We're going to miss you on the volleyball court, but basketball coming up, and enjoy the victory and get focused on that Sauk Prairie team.
Yeah, thank you.
Ryan Babish joining us, and Ava, you have the biggest fan club of the people that were sending messages to us. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Nikki and Alice were. Yeah, they said they kept on cheering on number 13 out there, so they kept on wanted us to talk to you tonight. But you definitely deserved it. A fast start for you, putting some balls away. Did you just feel like it was one of those nights where you just had some confidence on the swing? You were putting a little extra into it tonight?
Yeah, I've had Amanda and Coach M working with me every practice, just reaching high and snapping down. We've been working on it every practice, so it's nice that I can apply it during a game when it's needed.
They give you a good run here. They led most of those first two sets, but it was What did you find deep in the team that you guys could come back and end up winning both of those 25-23?
I feel like it was a lot of just our errors, like hitting errors and stuff like that, stuff that we could control. So we just had to put the ball in play, and we were covering our hitters well, digging balls, and serving good. So, yep.
What's your thoughts about playing on this court for the last time for volleyball here at Waupun? Emotional thing for you, or you got work to do yet?
I still am motivated to keep going, but it sucks that you put all this hard work in for this many years, and you put your life and your money and all that stuff into it, and it's just one day will just end on a random weekday. But I appreciate all the time and effort I put in. I'm grateful for everybody that has been supporting me.
Yeah, we're grateful for you too. You've been fun watching you here. So congratulations, nice match, and your job's not done. So we'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you, Winter Hack.
Okay, you have Van Zand joining us, and then got Alexis Babish with us right now too. And Alexis, some nice putaways. I love those little dump shots that you and Hayden put away those shots on those second. It's kind of rally killers, aren't they? When you kind of demoralizes teams, and you do. Is that kind of why you throw it in there to break things up?
Yeah, it's good to throw it in there every once in a while to catch them off guard, especially when you're mixing up who you're going to at hitters-wise, and then they're just not ready for you to just dump it over. So it's really good in the back row to get another option if we are stuck in a rotation or something.
You were asked to chase down some not great passes once in a while here tonight, but I thought you're running that nice fast offense with that quick pass to the back, and you had a few nice ones with that, and you kept that ball just above the net, and defeating Jalen a lot on those, or getting it back to Hayden or your sister over there. So it seemed like that was really working for you guys tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, fast tempo keeps the whole game goes quicker. It's the blockers are later to the hitter, and it's harder for them to close. So running a fast tempo is a big part of the game, and it helps us succeed and get kills. So.
How about Sauk Prairie? I know there's been a little look into them. I don't know if you've seen them play at all, but what do you know about your opponent coming up on Thursday?
Well, we know it's going to be a tough match. They're coming in off of bye, and they're the 1 seed, but we're coming in as the underdogs. We have nothing to lose, so it's going to be such a fun game to play and see what we're capable of. So I really think this team could go far if we just put all our effort in, because I know what this team is capable of, so I'm so excited to play on Thursday.
Alexis, we love watching you play, and we're lucky we get to see you play for a couple more years yet, so congratulations on the victory. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to see if we can get Amanda Hopp with us right now. Hey, we're going to try to get, Amanda. Yeah, we're going to get her. She's signing volleyballs and everything over. There's a big superstar coach here on her first year. Are you signing volleyballs over there?
Well, it's Jay's 150 kill career ball. I didn't get to sign it beforehand. I was too busy, so they may let me do it now.
Let's talk about the performance. You guys were down a lot in the first 2 sets, and then a pretty convincing third set. But what are some of the things that changed towards the end of those first 2 sets that got you the victory?
We've been a battle team all year round. I just kept giving them the confidence that we'll come back. We had to clean up our hitting. That was kind of the downfall, a lot of balls out of bounds or in the net. So we talked about making clean shots, being more smart about that, knowing we are, and then picking up our defense, moving our feet a little bit sooner versus reacting and just anticipate first.
Okay, well, you got Sauk Prairie coming up on Thursday. Let's just give at least your take and your evaluation. You talked a little bit about it in the pregame, but what do you expect to see out of Sauk Prairie on Thursday?
I expect to see them playing very well. They're the number 2 team in the division, so I expect them to play high-caliber volleyball against us. They have a lot of big hitters that are out there. We're going to have to just really serve aggressively, get them out of their offensive system. They have a lot of weapons that way. That's going to be kind of my first game plan and go from there.
Okay, well, enjoy the victory here tonight and prepare for the big game coming up on Thursday. We'll be there for you, so congratulations, and can't wait to be there for you on Thursday over at Sauk Prairie. Good luck on that night for you.
All right, thank you, Steve.
Okay, Amanda Hopp joining us. Okay, we're going to take a break right now. We're going to come back with Randy up there, and he'll wrap things up from upstairs. Waupun winning in 3. Be back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Ballweg Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new and used John Deere Gators. Gear up for their fall sale now through September 30th. Cash discounts on select models. See Ballweg Implement, your full-line John Deere dealer for all the details. And spruce up your Gator with attachments like a front hood rack or add an electric dump box. Ballweg Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, they're your full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown, Waupun.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, welcome back. I'm Steve Winterhack. Randy Armga with me right now. A nice night for Waupun, and coming back those 2 first sets and then a convincing third set. Just kind of like what they did last week on Thursday. 2 close ones and then convincing one in the third set. But Waupun playing good in a lot of aspects, and Amanda Hopp saying that there's some things they got to work on and things they needed to correct, and they did for that third set. So. And you got to play some perfect volleyball with Sauk Prairie coming up. So I'm sure that'll be a discussion in the one practice you get before you play against them on Thursday. So we'll see what they do, how they react.
Yeah, and it's, they were confident. They've sounded confident out there, and they think they're going to be ready to go on Thursday. So, again, tonight we talked about maybe, they got the benefit of a tight call in that first set that kind of got the momentum going their way, and they never looked back after that. So, Who knows what would have happened if that would have gone the other way and things would have changed. But it is what it is, and Waupun comes out with a 3-set victory here tonight.
Would you look at your numbers here for the 25-23, 25-23, and
25-14 in that third set. Individual numbers, I had Hayden Schultz for 7 kills, Maggie Kluge with 4, with one of those being a block kill. Ava Van Zandt with 7. She also had a block kill. Alexis Babish with 4, block kill for her as well. Ryan Babish with 4. Jalen Landell led all hitters for Waupun with 10 kills tonight. She also had a block kill. And Reagan Holtz with 1 kill. And that came from behind the line there on a good shot. So, again, we talked about aggressive serving. Nobody really stood out a whole lot. Borchert with 3 aces in this set, as well as Audrey Sanders. She also had 3 aces. Babish with 1, Sydney Neary with 1, and Schultz with 1. So pretty roundabout, team effort here tonight. I think a number of players stepped up, and as I said, I think the seniors are going to lead this team, as far as they're going to go.
Okay, we're going to take another break. Waupun winning in 3. We'll talk a little bit about that football game coming up and wrap things up here from Waupun High School back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar Main Street in downtown Waupun. Fall is here.
It is. Oktoberfest is on tap. Not for much longer because they bring it out way too early these days. But some good dark beers coming in. Check that out. Still some beer specials for some summer things we're trying to move along from.
Taking a peek at this giant football pretzel, beer, cheese, honey mustard. It is ready for you to take in, right?
And they are flying out of here. It's a Packer game only special. So another reason to come down and watch the Pack down here. Have a giant football pretzel, chicken wings that day, some great beer, have some great drinks with our friendly bartenders. All kinds of fun stuff here.
It's the return of Rodgers and the Packers this Sunday.
All kinds of good stuff here, and we'll have some free pizza at halftime too.
Speaking of pizzas, handmade pizzas, of course, and of course you have those fish fry specials too.
Fish fry Friday, it's getting busier. This last week was the busier one we've had in a while, so if you got carrot orders, call in early. You could be looking at an hour wait time if you wait too long. So, once you get to the 5 o'clock hour, it's first come, first serve, so get out and call us early.
Have a great week, Steve. Thank you.
You too. Thanks, Nick.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
The Gear Up for Fall sale going on now through September 30th on the SUV 590M model. Save $2,000. See Baldwin Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer today for all the details.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day, because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports. A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Okay, Steve and Randy here to wrap things up. Waupun again, an impressive victory against a very good competitive Lodi team that Waupun will have some battles with coming up the next few years. A lot of those girls coming back, so they'll come back in this gym with a little revenge on their mind. So we'll be keeping an eye on Lodi in the future, but Waupun wins 25-23, 25-23, 25-14. Now the prize is you got to go play the number 2 team in the state with Sauk Prairie, and we'll have that game for you on Thursday. And see what Sauk Prairie is all about.
Have you Googled or looked at the map on how to get to Sauk Prairie?
Yeah, it's close to a Wallersheim winery, so I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
it's
we know that place, right? We've been there. We've eaten dinner there.
Yeah, well, I think I can find that area over there. But again, the big game coming up on Friday, Waupun Warrior football, and Friday night they get to host a game for the first time in the playoffs since 2007, taking on Delavan Darien in that ball game, the Comets, and should be a couple teams that are really good throwing the ball. And Waupun maybe has a little edge with a really nice running back with Graham Gopal, and over 300 yards his last time he was out there. But looking forward to that game, calling it from Waupun at Veterans Memorial Field, and pack the place. Let's pack that place over there and cheer on your Waupun Warriors. You can watch the game later on Radio Plus, but that should be fun.
I would recommend getting there early if you want a good seat, because that place should be full that night.
Yep, we'll have the stream team there. Randy and I will be there, and that's Waupun Warrior football on Friday night. Level 1 football against Delavan Darien. I'll see if I can. Might be Darien Delavan. I don't know, but they're going to let us know what they're all about. The Comets on Friday night. So join us for that. Join us on Thursday for Waupun Lady Warrior volleyball. It's a regional semifinal over at Sauk Prairie, and you could join us tonight. Had a lot of fun with Waupun's victory here tonight. Thanks to the stream team. Cam and Kyle did an excellent job. And again, have yourself a great Tuesday night. Talk to you in the morning on the morning show. We'll have some highlights and some interviews from this match here today, and Nick Rush will put that together on his Prep Sports Update. Have yourself a great night.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do. in a special way. Geisper's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings, Bristol Morgan Bank,